Hooray for Hollywood. Plastic. Oh, hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my review of Kingsman, The Golden Circle. It stars Taron Egerton, Colin Firth, Julianne Moore, Mark Strong, Halle Berry, Elton John, and more. It is the story of course, our favorite group of well-dressed spies known as the Kingsmen. However, they are under attack. A drug dealer by the name of Poppy Adams from her secret base in Cambodia, Poppy Adams, played by Julianne Moore, has managed to find out where all the Kingsman locations, bases, agents are, and she launches missile attacks against all of them. And the only two that survive are Eggsy, played by Taron Egerton, and Merlin, played by Mark Strong. They have a doomsday contingency plan which sends them to a wine and liquor store where they ask for a specific room, and they open a secret safe built into the wall where they find a bottle of Kentucky whiskey. They decide to drink toasts to their fallen comrades, but when they get to the bottom of the bottle, they notice an emblem, and an emblem that looks like the Kingsman emblem. So they decide they need to go to Kentucky to visit the Statesman distillery, which is where they discover the American version of the Kingsman called the Statesman. Their front is a liquor distillery, and they meet a guy whose code name is Tequila, played by Channing Tatum, and they are introduced to the world of the Statesman. They join forces, what's left of the Kingsman and the Statesman, to battle against Poppy Adams, who has implanted an engineered virus in her drug. She sells all variety of illegal drugs, and it causes a disease that in the end will kill everybody. But she makes a deal to release the antidote if all the governments of the world will make illegal drugs legal. And then she'll release the virus, and she will make a ton of money. She'll release the antidote, that is, and then she'll make a ton of money. This, of course, is a sequel to Kingsman: The Secret Service, and it is very much in line with the original as far as the over-the-top action, the combination of computer-generated imagery along with that action, the gadgets, all the stuff that you expect from the Kingsman, you get with the Kingsman: The Golden Circle. It probably amps up the silly a little more than I would have liked to have seen, and it's just utterly unbelievable. Still very entertaining, but, you know, it's utterly unbelievable. It definitely lives up to the notion that it is based on a comic book, because there's a lot of things in this movie that naturally could not happen unless it was based on a comic book. I enjoyed Julianne Moore's portrayal of Poppy as this sort of 50s housewife kind of drug dealer. She is extremely violent because she has these robotic dogs that she can order to attack people. Probably, though, the standout in this movie is Elton John playing himself. We may actually have a new action star in Elton John. Granted, the majority of probably everything you see him do in the movie is CG, but it was still a lot of fun to see him throwing kicks and punches around and being a general badass when it was called for in the movie. It is a lot of fun. I'll grant you that. It's just silly fun. And while they will never, replace James Bond as the most popular movie series of spies, The Kingsman, the Golden Circle does a pretty good job of just being an enjoyable way to kill a couple of hours. I'm giving The Kingsman, the Golden Circle 4 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com to read my complete review. You can also listen to my podcast, The Fractured Frame. It drops every Monday on all the places you get podcasts, as well as on the podcast tab at WIMZ.com. You can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan, and you can send emails to me, StanTheMovieMan123 at gmail.com. Till next time, later.